So you want to make these the same height?
Happy vending.
I'm down here with my G3 machines, my Royal G3 machines, and you want to make sure your vending machines are level, both level this way and level back to right. And if they're not, sometimes they can rock like this one. And that can be dangerous because people can start the thing rocking, and then next thing you know, the thing tips over on them. So you don't want your machines to rock like this. And this one, this 804, it looks to me, if you come on the side, it might not be level this way, that it might be going back. And really the only way you can tell is you bring yourself a level like this, and you check the level of the machine. But you can see that that bubble is not directly in between those lines. It's tilting back. So what we're going to have to do is open it up and lower the front feet to level this out. Now what I have here is a deep socket. It's a 7/16. That's the size you want to use on these Royal machines. And you have 2 feet in the front, and there's also 2 feet in the back. And to show you the feet in the back, I'm going to bring in my assistant, Kyle. Now, it's close to Halloween, so he's dressed up like a banana, you see here. And we're going to pull out this machine, and I'll show you where to find the feet in the back. Come on, Kyle, here. Okay. In this little opening is one of the feet for the back. Now, for this one, I probably wouldn't want to use a deep socket because you don't have much clearance here. And then over here, in this opening, is the other back foot. Now, since it is leaning back, I am just simply going to lower the 2 front feet and leave these back ones where they're at. The reason these machines went off balance is if you look at the floor, the terrazzo floor here, it cracked and it's starting to settle. This is like a new addition. Where this terrazzo meets this terrazzo, this area is a new addition that was put in about 4 years ago, and the terrazzo is starting to settle and the floor is cracking, and that's why this thing has been going off balance, and I just haven't gotten around to re-leveling it. So let's get at it. Let's open up the front door, take a look. Here is our front foot and our other front foot. We're just gonna loosen these lefty-loosey, which is going to make the foot go, the foot is going to come up this way, and it's going to lower the front of the machine. If your machines aren't leveled, you're going to run into some vend issues. Sometimes you might not have enough of a pitch, and a bottle might hang in there. It's always best to keep your machines leveled. Let's see if that's enough. And if it's not, I can always raise the back feet up a little bit to, bring it forward this way. Kyle is coming over with the level. Let's get it up there and take a look. Now, you don't want to be on that. You got to come off of that front. Yeah, you got to be right on this part. And we might have to pull it forward a little bit. Is it in there? Is it looking level? Still a little this way. So we still got to come down a little bit. Now, Kyle, you keep an eye on the level. I'm going to lower the feet some more.
Gotcha.
Kyle says this looks pretty good. Let's take a look and see. To me, that looks good and level. Now, we want to make sure it doesn't rock. Now, it's not rocking this way. Let's go on the front and check whether it's level left to right. So we put it up here. Now, it's a little off this way. So it looks like this side, the right side, I have to lower a little bit more. I've put this 1 foot up as high as it can go. It can't go any more. So in order to get that level, I'm going to have to raise the left foot, and if that sets the other side off balance, then we're going to have to go behind the machine and raise the 2 back feet up a little bit. Kyle, I think we're going to have to raise the rear feet up and then adjust the fronts. Let's push this machine out again. for the rear feet, I'm going to get my short socket, not my deep socket. Usually once you do this once, it's good to go, unless you have a foundation that's sinking, like where this machine is. This one is really tight. Might have to kick this. If your bolts are seized up, sometimes you got to spray this with a little lubricant. Luckily, a couple kicks on this one got it moving. I like to use a little PB blaster in there. If I don't have that, I would squirt a little WD-40. Let's try pushing the machine back and seeing how level it is now. That's pretty solid right there. It's not rocking. And you take a look here, it's pretty close left to right. We're pretty close center. And when you're doing your leveling, you want to be on the actual cabinet here, not the door, because sometimes the door itself can be sagging. So you really want to be on the cabinet. And that's pretty good. Now let's look at the other side. And look at that. That's beautiful. Kyle, come take a look at this. Now how's that look to you?
Mr. C, that looks pretty good.
Kyle says that looks good. Now let's see what we can do for the other machine. Now this one here, Kyle, this is a rocker. Look at this.
Oh, absolutely.
So what foot would you try to adjust to get this to stop?
I say we should try and lower that one.
Yeah, he says put this foot down, and I think I agree with Kyle, and I think that's what we're going to try to do, and I think I'm going to let Kyle use the ratchet and see if he's learned something about leveling vending machines. Take a look what happened. I don't know if you can see this, but this machine was doing so well at this school that so many kids were coming down here during the day that the school said I had to turn them off during the whole school day and only make them come on after school and before school. That was very unfortunate for sales. I mean, that really took a hit with the sales. And you can see here, all soda's 50 cents. The reason for that is we're trying to get rid of these diet drinks to put regular drinks in because the students don't want to buy diet drinks after school. And we're almost to the point where I've gotten rid of all the diet drinks. So soon I'll be putting regular drinks in here to sell before and after school. Which way do you got to turn that, Kyle, to make that foot go down?
Great idea. Is it left?
Turn it. Yeah, like that. Turn it over. It's actually going clockwise. Yeah, you're doing it right. He's doing it. You know, okay, I think that's good, Kyle. Let's not get berserk, because now I'm not getting any play, but get the level, and let's see if this thing is level. You know, I think if we raise this up more, it would go more off level. I think we have to raise that side to level it out. Boy, that one looks like it might be a little seized, but he's getting it. He's strong. He's one strong banana. We do have a little play. I'm wondering if we're going to have to raise the back foot, raise that up. But let's take a look at the side level. It's leaning back, so we're going to have to raise both of the back feet and get this machine up a little bit. So you got one in there and one in there. Let's put it back against the wall. You always got to check that it's level at the location that it's going to remain, since this floor isn't completely level. Wobble-wise, it's not too bad.
No wobble.
This way,
Zero wobble.
we're still a little high on the front. Lower this foot here that you put up a lot. We're going to lower the two front feet a little bit, get them to come down. I think what we need to do is just lower that one some more. Okay, let that one go. The one we have to put down is in the back left.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
This one's got to go down pretty drastically. There's a dip in the floor over there, and if we can get that down far enough, it should take up the play in the machine, and everything should be leveled out. Happy Halloween. I think that guy is supposed to be, Pennywise. every foot appears to be making contact, but I think that back left can come down just a smidge more. That looks good.
That was pretty good here.
That looks good. Just let's bring that back foot down a little more and we should be golden.
Okay, that's pretty low. I did just a little bit.
You want to make sure you have about 6 inches of space from the back of the machine to the wall. If you put it all the way against the wall, you're not going to get enough airflow for your compressor, and it's going to have a harder time cooling the machine. It's pretty good. Just bring that one down a smidge. Okay. If your machine was really off, you might have to devise some type of blocks underneath one of the feet to raise it or lower it, like if you really have an unlevel floor. Luckily, we're not quite at that spot here in the school, but it did take a lot of adjusting. Let's just take one last look here. That's pretty good, left to right. Let's look over here. Whoa, it's perfect. That's right on. Well, Kyle, I think you did a good job. Would you like to pick out a drink here? I mean, I got some Diet Cherry Coke, and there's still some Diet Root Beer.
You know what I'm gonna do? I think I'm gonna go with water.
He's going with water.
Happy vending.
Happy vending, everybody, and happy Halloween.
What did the banana say to his wife? You're appealing. Come on, that was pretty good.
It was great.